Welcome everyone to another session of Starfinder against the Aeon Throne. We are still in AP1, but I think we're approaching about a third through, or maybe about a quarter. Yeah, that sounds more about right.
Are you accounting for it being us?
Well, a quarter through what you're supposed to get through. Anything you do extra is between you and, well, I guess you and me.
Because I was promised a space treasure map.
Space treasure.
We can be wherever that place with the space river is. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, it is. It's something belt, diaspora belt or something or another. Oh wow, I just found Death House sound list. So who would like to give a recap of last week? Anybody? Any volunteers?
Was last week when we got beat up by a water elemental?
Yes.
We got beat up by a water elemental.
Yeah, I think Zivrak's still a bit bruised from it.
Yeah, it beat us up when we went to go check the moisture place. Then we went to somebody's house, and it was Ludvar Kresk, who told us that there are hover tricycles in a barn, but we're not allowed to fly them yet. No, fat horses.
Yeah, that's what it is. Fat horses.
Then we went to Corsica, Arquin. Was Corsica? Which one was she?
AKA Midge, or did you name her Marge, Bishop?
Is that this Captain Special Red?
Not Maud.
We'll go with, yeah, I know who Maud is. We'll go with Maud. She's
please not Maud. Anything but
the
Maud, please.
Girls.
Please, anything but that. Technically, that was my grandmother's first name. She just went by her middle name, Teresa, and we lost her at the beginning of the year. So I would really appreciate it if you did not use Maud.
It's fair enough. Kind of like Marb's rather smaller family members. We won't step on any toes. It won't be Maud. How's that?
I'm okay with Marge, Midge, Madge.
That one could work for a rhyme in a song.
But her actual name is Corsica.
Yeah, we're gonna, and the captain's gonna beat up some guys for her. Then we went to the administrator's house, and I found his data pad, and then I may have accidentally set off a trap and zapped Wit. Maybe.
No, I think it was just him walking into the room that zapped him. I don't think it was really you.
Oh, right. I got it open using technology. I hit it with my wrench.
Your thieves' tools is a great big wrench.
Yeah, it's called percussive maintenance, aka emergency repair procedure number 1.
We did have another game. They're like, Jim's like, does anyone have any skill with opening locks? And I can punch it.
Let me guess, Al's game.
It was. We got in. Then we went to Goraya Lee's house, and her family got in some kind of mining incident, but they're okay, I think. Then I think we were going to go rest. Oh, we went back to rest, and they're like, hey, they're going to execute that dumb guy. Ricochet Randy or whatever.
No, Jellic. Alberta's ex-husband.
Oh, I thought they were going to execute the Ricochet guy who went to go do the...
No, it was Jellic.
Oh.
It was Jellic.
It was a kid.
He was the one that you met in the woods on the way to the colony.
Yeah, it was a kid.
Ricochet guy because he was gonna break into there and like sabotage him, and then
No,
he
that
got
was
caught.
Jellic. That was Jellic.
Pretty sure you said it was Ricochet.
No, it was Jellic.
Marv, who did he say?
He just said it was the kid that worked for what's her name, and he was trying to prove
Yeah,
his something. I don't know what his name was.
it was Ibretta's ex-husband.
Yeah. Okay.
We've already saved him once. He
So
owes us.
so
He owes us a level
he's
up.
a fool.
Let's ask for one.
What's up,
Hey,
bitches? Caesar.
Yeah, he's a fool. He's
Captain,
definitely.
you should ask him for a level up when we get him back.
Well, I shall look for the sounds later. So that was a good recap. I think you pretty much covered everything. Just to refresh your memory, when you returned, Alberta told you they've got him. The Aslanti, I mean, they've got Jellic. The idiot snuck out for some ill-advised sabotage, and a pair of those damn soldiers caught him. They're not going to imprison him. They're going to execute him any minute, just to the southwest of here. I think they'll wait only long enough for a small crowd to gather, and then make a lesson out of them. Please hurry. Rescue the damned fools.
What do we do, Captain?
My rebels have told me that they're going to hold back the additional Aslanti to prevent them from intervening, and I'll be right behind you.
Do you have a gun?
But you must hurry. Please hurry. You must go now.
Alright, let's go, I guess. Captain?
Oh, this map again. That'll be good.
We're using cotton.
Well, I was getting ready to relax, you see, and I started relaxing when I thought that we were supposed to be able to relax for a while, so I'm like really laid back right now. Are you saying I gotta go out again? I was thinking about laying over there on the couch and eating some, like, snacks.
Oh, is that why you took off your pants?
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Where did I leave my pants?
No, she pretty much told you this as you were coming in. You probably just barely got a chance to sit down before she said anything.
Did you really, Brad?
I did.
Um, I don't know. Cotton's not making a move without the captain saying that's what we're gonna do. It may be foolish to run in there. Yeah, I'm having a
Don't
scuzzer moment.
don't you guys think we should maybe scout them before we just run in there headlong?
They're, they will execute him any minute now.
What if we
Please.
have Wit running there and he's really loud so he distract him, and meanwhile we can scout and see what's going on?
Sounds like time is of the essence.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You know what they always say? What's time to a pig?
That's a philosophical question, alright.
All right, let's go.
Hey, he's just muted. Wit suddenly disappeared from somewhere. Where'd he go?
Let's give him a moment to reconnect or whatever. There he
Oh,
is.
he's that big lizard. I got him. I thought you were a different big lizard person. That's a good disguise.
I haven't got my disguise on today.
Oh. Is that a new hat? Wait. You don't have a hat. Why don't you have a hat on? Lizards, I tell you.
All right, so y'all are headed that way to the southwest.
Yes, we are headed to the southwest. Apparently, this is about to be executed at any moment, and we have to stop that.
Yes, you might actually recognize this map. It was the one I kind of did for that one battle. But as you get about 40 feet away, you see Jellic dangling from a lamppost by manacled hands. His body hangs so his feet nearly touch the ground, his nose bleeding badly, and fresh bruises rising all over his face. You see the two cadets. You see them kind of snarling with this satisfied grin on their face. See, they stand near him, tack lashes at the ready, and around them you see a dozen colonists standing, watching in numb horror.
Hey, Captain, are those the Tacklash guys that your friend was talking about?
They do have widow's peaks.
Are
They
those
aren't,
Widow's Peaks?
and just as you arrive on the scene, they lash out at him, and he hollers in agony.
Captain, do something. Make one of those big speeches.
Go get him.
This is what he sounds like.
That's as big a speech as the captain can make. I don't have any special skills at speech making.
So you're approaching them, Wit. Is that correct?
I think the technical term is charging them.
In that case, if they they will definitely see you charging them. Let's see. Just as you start running, you see one take his knife out and slash a good cut into Jellic's stomach. Not enough to instantly kill him, but he will. He's bleeding out rather profusely. So I will allow the charge, and then we shall roll initiative.
Where's Jellic on the map?
There's not actually a token for him.
Yeah, I think we've been here before.
Right there. Yeah, you have. He's pretty much right there in that square between those two.
So I get to swing right.
Yes. Holy shit.
Well, that's how to start the game.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and get some initiative. Oh, and I'm going to say that as y'all were walking out the door, you saw Jeremiah just kind of power down for some odd reason. So he's
Somebody
back
stick a battery up his ass. Get him going.
Okay.
Go,
Over
go,
20.
Wit.
All right, Bishop.
I don't see anyone on the map except us. I don't
Go
see-
down. It's kind of a small-ish map.
It's a
and
weird shaped map.
Yeah, it's very tall, but not wide.
Okay, I have scrolled down as far on the map as I can, and I still don't see any enemy tokens.
Really?
Do you see them right next? They should be right next to Wit.
Down this way?
I see red squares, like highlighted red squares. That's all.
Yeah, you'll have to target them via the combat tracker.
That's fine. I will pull out my Imperial Pacificator and take a shot.
Alrighty, go for it.
And miss.
Alright, Wit, you get to go again.
Cool.
And I'm putting him on a square. That's a hit. Alright, let's see here. A full action is -4, correct?
Yeah.
Helps if I move him first, I suppose.
But if he moves, he can't do a full action.
You're right. You're totally right. Thank you. So he comes up behind him and still kind of gets. I wonder if flat-footed. If I click the flat-footed button and then attack, if it'll put it on me or the target. Let's find out.
It should do it on the target, but I don't know.
Dude,
Got doubled.
you need to go back to boot camp, buddy.
I don't think it. Why did it give defense effect +2 to him? I mean, I understand it was an automatic miss.
I had defense effect +2 on me.
Gotcha. Okay. It says flat-footed attack, but I don't know if it.
Well, do a test one. And then it should show you the AC, right?
It doesn't say.
You're hitting KAC.
Can you be flat-footed to KAC?
Yeah. It'd be flat-footed to any, but
Okay.
I got 18k KAC, including the defensive bonuses.
Alright, Cotton.
Cotton says, Wit, look out for that when you get that one too. And he puts Giddy on him.
Alright, and remember, you don't have to worry
Right.
about put it on everybody else.
Right. And he does that as a move action. And then he's just out of range, so what is that? -2? Or does it calculate that automatically like Savage Worlds?
It won't automatically calculate it. You'll have to put the -2.
It is -2 then, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay, and he'll fire his. We haven't charged our stuff yet.
Yeah, you probably didn't have time.
Miss.
All right, Professor.
Wait, that seems like a good idea, Cotton. I will get that guy. Watch out. Wait.
Better?
I like it.
Oh, shit. There's that 20.
Yay!
And he's on fire.
Must be the lilac
says
dice.
to get him. And Professor shrugs, says, okay, shoots him in the back, and also he's on fire now. You like that, Cotton? Was that a good one?
That's cool. Because these guys are real dicks. I really wouldn't like to see that happen to most people, but these guys are dicks, man.
Yeah.
Well, this one will use a full action to attack Wit. since he hasn't moved.
You're not giving me very many points here.
That was a hit.
Cool. Okay.
Got to hit flat-footed on the second one, but that's okay. It still hit. All right, Captain.
Just gonna take another shot.
It's a hit. Oh, that guy's not looking so good. Of course, neither of them are looking real good at the moment. All right, Wit.
Okay, I'm gonna pass the sword to my tail and do empowered entropic strike against the guy behind me.
Nice.
Is that hit? No.
It's a miss.
It's a shame.
He managed to. Oh, what's the word called? When you're fighting somebody, you can kind of read their movements.
He's like, hey, why is that big lizard person holding a sword in their tail?
All right, well, Wit, I would say don't worry about the attack of opportunity on this one, just because this next part is funny. This guy just seems to turn tail and begin to run, and as he does, the colonists that are standing around the area watching kind of surround him with clubs and other makeshift weapons, and pretty much finish him off.
Hey, you're gonna turn those clubs into torches.
All right, Cotton.
Well, Cotton looks at these. You say they're just citizens of the town, and they're
Yeah,
starting
they're
to get.
colonists.
They're getting whipped into a frenzy. I say we run down there and we storm the whole damn. What's it called? What's it called?
The garrison.
We storm the garrison. We're madder than hell. And he steps
And we
forward.
ain't gonna take it.
We ain't gonna take it no more. He steps. You know what? He's no. He's gonna go here, all the way to there, because that dude's dead. You gotta kind of kick him out of the way.
Just kind of kick him in the side.
Kick him in the side. You son of a.
Nice hit.
Come on, I can't see where it. Okay, it says hit versus 12. It's hard for me to find that.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
It says the goblin dude says attack if you hit and miss if you miss.
If you miss.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. That's easy. That's easy to see. Sweet. All right, take that. Pew pew.
Now you see blood coming from his ears from your sonic attack. Oh, wait, no, that's Pulsecaster. You shocked him. My bad. All right, Zivrak. Gonna move up. What's your movement again?
40.
Okay. I don't remember it being quite that long.
Pulsecaster does sound like more like a sonic weapon. I'll give you that.
It does.
Does it?
You should be mean to people.
I guess it does.
Hold still.
Well, did you mean to do that second attack, Cotton?
I didn't. No, I didn't attack him. I just wanted to trigger the sound. So did it?
You know what, he's
Versus
gonna try
EAC,
the
yeah.
double or the full attack again since he's on his last leg. And seeing as the colonist just took out his partner.
His partner, huh?
You want to finish this one off, Captain?
We'll try. That is 2, right?
Yeah, it's the one that's. I'll go ahead and target him for you.
It's
Okay.
14.
14. Oh, okay.
All right, he's targeted. Well, yeah, you're good.
Mm.
Afraid that you might hit Wit. You accidentally hit the ground between them.
As am I go. Sorry.
Yep. Sorry.
Not thinking like it. I may as well use my last point. I'm going to do an empowered entropic strike.
Grab your weapon from your tail, right?
He's actually going to use the weapon in the tail. It's going to
Oh,
be
just
like a
kinda-
hidden strike.
Okay, kind of like just turn around quickly or something.
Distract him with
Oh,
a shield, and then
Just
do a hidden strike from behind.
swing it between your legs and go at him.
yeah, kind of like Scorpion. Well, with a 20, I'd let you describe that any way you wished.
So it comes up from in between his legs like a scorpion, and it spits like a ball of acid that lands in his face, and then just melts his face away.
Very nice. All right. Good job. Good job.
Our friend here's boundary has been compromised, and he seems to be leaking his vital all over the place.
Oh no!
Hey, give me that healing roll. He was about to bleed out.
Well, that can I do the? You can do medicine to stabilize, can't you? Instead of healing directly.
Yeah, do it to stabilize him.
Gentlemen, let's keep our eyes open. Laser fire will attract attention.
Cotton chips over here in the
Oh, yeah,
weeds.
not a problem on that
The
one.
hide.
You're able to bandage him up quickly to at least stop the bleeding. And about this time, you see Ibretta coming up behind. Excuse me, from where you arrived. Uh, she runs over, and even though he's mostly unconscious, she kind of begins to berate him for his foolishness, and at the same time hugs him close.
Is this why you got divorced? He's always doing stuff like this.
Yes, among other things, and you see her kind of punch his shoulder, and he says, "Ah,
Do you want to hit him with this wrench?
no, stop, please, no more." We should get him, get him back to the junk shop.
Might want to tuck his guts back in there first.
Y'all want to check out what they had?
Well,
We
yeah.
better loot their corpses, and then you gotta prove that we beat him up for that friend of yours, Captain.
Well, I think enough of the townsfolk saw you doing it that shouldn't be a problem. Well, you quickly go over their gear, and they have similar gear, with the plate, the ceremonial plate, the survival knife, but they instead carry a small arm pistol, a clip of small arm ammo, and a tack lash.
And the tack
Somehow
lash is
this
what again?
ceremonial plate is a little bit different or something. I don't know. But I've added them to the party sheet. You are out of combat. So do you help Ibretta get Jellic back to the junk shop?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we get her and the guy we just saved back to the junk shop.
All right. Well, you see Ibretta help him up and kind of do the shoulder lean thing as y'all are walking back. Of course, all of the other colonists have dispersed. They don't want any repercussions. Understandably so, right?
You were kind of a jerk to that guy.
Well, wait a minute. I was giving a cheer here.
Cable's going to do that thing where you or whatever Bishop's going to do that thing where he's he notices how uncomfortable they are and he tries to just nonchalantly ignore it, but at the same time trying to get the hell out of Dodge. And I hope the rest of you are following me.
Yep.
Time to go.
Yep.
Yep. Like Cotton, you're almost having to catch up to
I've
Cotton.
got my rifle out just in case there's trouble along the way.
Now you're able to get back to the junk shop with no
Okay.
problem. The rest of the rebels seem to have kept what remains of the Aslanti forces at bay long enough for you to complete your mission and save Jellic. Oh, which reminds me, I should probably. Sorry, I'm looking at the missions. See what you have left. Actually, I think that's all of them, other than the garrison. All right, so if you wish to lay low for a little while and take a rest at the junk shop, you're more than welcome to.
I need something to drink. My mouth is getting really dry.
Should we rest up here, Captain?
Indeed, we should take a rest of the opportunity. We can also recharge our weaponry and nurse our wounds.
Which data pad was it again? The one from.
Madelons.
Yeah. Let me go look that up.
You said I could try it again when we had time to do
Right.
complicated things.
I just have to look up the. There it is. All right, give me a computer's check. You quickly realize that you're not supposed to cross that wire, and you nearly try the data pad.
Which that could have been bad. I mean, I was testing it for other double reverse secret countermeasures. Yeah, definitely that. Sure, that I roll.
I mean, I believe him.
All right. So are y'all taking pretty much a long rest?
If we
Yeah.
can, yeah.
Yeah, you can. So I shall give that to you. Does it make you feel a little better? Are y'all doing anything? Did y'all do anything during the night?
Well, that's a little bit personal question.
You could charge your batteries.
Of course.
I probably contemplated the end of existence.
Contemplating the end of existence. How do you sleep at night?
Ow, my fingernail. But that didn't go according to plan.
You alright,
Okay,
Veno?
you're not supposed to pull on the hangnail, man.
Alright, Captain, what are the orders?
Well, what did you find from that data pad that you were working on?
I found that it's gonna take more time. It's got complicated lock system.
Wires aren't the right color, in other words.
Well, keep working on it when you get a chance. That could house vital information for us.
If somebody else wishes to give a computer check for it, they can.
Cotton goes over and says, what does this button do right here?
Does anybody else have computers?
I
No.
don't think my particular use of computers would correspond with the longevity of the datapad.
Godden, do you know anything about computers?
Yeah, if you know, no.
We can't hear you, Marb.
Godden, are you over there taking a nap?
I've heard him in a while.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I saw your mouth moving on
Yeah.
cam.
What
He was
the
just
hell
speechless
is
and
going?
shrugging.
Well, it kind of. Cotton goes, yeah, I know a little bit about computers. I know them. No.
Most helpful, Cotton. Thank you.
No problem, Captain. I'll work on them skills sometime.
Yeah, it seems like Ziprak is the only one. Yeah, he is the only one with computer skills. Good to know. All right, so in the morning, you're treated to a rather bountiful breakfast of mostly vegetables and fruit.
Ugh.
And of course, bugs for the lizard.
Much better.
Bugs and grubs and such. Mainly
Anything
beetle grubs.
crunchy or squirmy.
No, I
Yes.
take that back. She found you gawk. Is that better?
Are you
Yeah.
supposed to eat them when they're moving like that?
You gotta get them while they're fresh.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear they're a lot better fresh.
Nobody wants to eat dead worms. Ugh.
Cotton, if you want to try some of those, I'm sure he would be more than willing to share.
You know, Captain,
Oh, of
I'm
course.
I'm kind of, I'm thinking no, I'm
And he
gonna.
shoves this bowl of worms right underneath your chin.
Cotton starts
What was-
whining, trying to crawl away.
What exactly was that archaeologist role for, Ziprak?
I'm taking notes onto the cultural anthropology of giant lizard person eating.
I'm not sure anthropology quite falls under archaeology.
Something an archaeologist might do.
I
Someone's got to
suppose
take
maybe.
notes.
Well, whatever. You seem to take really good notes on what you're trying
Cotton's
to
notes are all about snacks.
Right,
and herbage.
right now, Cotton's trying to find some seltzer for his stomach to settle it down.
She offers some soda water.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess y'all are ready to hit the garrison today, huh?
Well, I think I had the people charged up last night. Think I
Yes,
can
y'all did.
rally them again?
Rally who again?
The
The
people.
colonists?
The people must take control.
Viva la revolution!
Libre!
Well, the colonists aren't really much fighters. I had heard about a couple of them beating one that tried to flee.
Is
But
there some kind of comm system that goes over like a loudspeaker?
no, there's not. And even if there were, it'd probably be jammed by that giant satellite dish that they wired up.
Attention all planets of the Solar Federation. We have assumed control. We have assumed control. We have assumed control.
Do not attempt to adjust your TV sets.
Does anybody know what that's from?
Oh, it sounds
Ding
so
dang.
familiar.
Wonder check it out.
Outer Limits.
Rush 2112. The 2112 Overture.
You're right. You were correct in my reference, though, J. Rob.
I was never a big fan of Rush.
Yeah, I like some of their stuff. I don't like a lot of their stuff. If that makes any sense.
I like some of their more well-known stuff. Anyway, so what's the plan, guys?
well, I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's assault the Aslanti garrison.
Yeah, gonna hit that garrison.
I say we bring
I
this
suggest,
ship in over the top of it and just blow the shit out of it.
We have to get rid of their anti-guns first, then we can use our ship to blow them up.
Oh, that might help.
What is your order, Captain? Do we bust down the front door, or what are we gonna do?
Captain's gonna look at this lady and the guy that we just rescued and say, "What do you know about the garrison? How many guards are there? What kind of resistance can we expect to find?"
Not really sure. They kind of come and go, but the one that would have answers for you would be Corsica or Midge, if you like.
Weren't you gonna go tell her how we beat up those guys and she's gonna give us a map, Captain?
Yes, that is true. Let's go talk with Midge before we go to the garrison. Perhaps she can give us some vital intel. After all, I'd rather not be caught flat-footed.
Bump.
Are there any signs of these monkey things causing havoc?
You have seen several of them just kind of about town since you have released them, and you have seen some damage here and there of different circuitry and electronics.
Shall we go get his map?
What
Guess
do the
you don't go
monkeys
there.
eat?
Cables mostly, it seems.
What is it? Cables?
Yeah, electronics and wiring. Um, it does. I don't think it actually specifically says. Let me see
Have
if I
they
can
messed
look.
with the guns on top of the
No.
garrison? Well, of course not. Shit. So we can't like smear peanut butter on the guns and let the monkeys go crazy because they don't eat peanut butter.
Plus, the captain ate it with the crackers already.
Okay, it actually does have info on their diet. They are apparently omnivores and can consume a startling variety of objects for nourishment. While hopgars generally subsist on insects and fruit, the creatures particularly relish the taste of conductive metals, which they gnaw with saw-like motions on their of their two rows of teeth. So there you go.
So if we pulverized a bunch of fruit into a puree, smeared it all over the guns, and then electrified it, the monkeys would. Yeah. Well, why don't I just jerk the wires out of the guns when I sneak up there?
I could throw you.
Then we fly over here and we blow the shit out of this place.
So we cover the guns in potato batteries.
We could do that. We could do that, yes.
You
I'm
could
actually
kick in the door and throw in grenades.
Sounds crazy enough to work.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door and throw in grenades.
I'm just confirming y'all are just kind of talking about ideas and such at the moment. You're not actually committing to anything in left.
Right.
Yes?
Right.
Okay.
We should probably get the map though, and then we can make a better plan if we know where things are.
I don't think he's listening to you.
Oh, I'm listening.
We'd kind of like
I'll
to
just-
see, at least the outside of this structure. Does it look like this?
Yeah. Yes, that's the structure right here. The red and yellow arrow we're pointing to.
So first of all, we need to disable their communications, which is a satellite dish on top. And we need to disable their... We don't really need to disable their guns. We just need to kill all the Islani in there.
Well,
Seems
I mean, that
reasonable
would
to me.
also work.
Well, given Zivrak, given your knowledge of computers and engineering, you're pretty sure that you could take care of the satellite as well as those weapons on top from inside.
I bet we could go inside. I could just turn everything off.
Yeah, we might as well kill... Just throw some grenades in there. I think
Well,
that's
we
a
don't know if
great
they have
idea.
walls and stuff.
Oh.
That's why we need to get the map, and then we can say, "Hey, there's a spot with all the Aslanti, and it's open. Let's throw a grenade there."
Zivrak, refresh my memory. Did Ibretta give you a chunk of data that was like a Aslanti, Aslantean language, like for when you want to learn it?
I don't think so.
I think she did, but I mean, might have been mistaken.
The other person gave me a link to the infosphere and how to learn Aquan, though,
Ah, yes, there was that.
or sent me the Aquan Rosetta Stone program or whatever.
Well, I mean, Ibretta has enough recordings of Aslanti that, with some study and, of course, a rank of culture, you could learn the Aslanti language now.
I bet we could learn that.
Well,
But for some reason, I feel we need more experience in life first. Have you ever noticed that shooting things always gets you a lot of experience in life, more so than just like doing your regular work?
What it does?
Shooting bad guys.
We're moving along as this conversation is happening. We're heading, out to the destination we need to go to. This can be small talk while we're walking.
And we're walking.
Taking a
we're
life is
walking.
a serious life event.
Bonus points if you take two at a time.
Before y'all go much further, does anybody have any sort of other than visual senses? Anything other than basic visual senses?
I have... I mean, is it daytime? Wouldn't matter.
No,
Yeah,
I just
it
got
is
low light
day.
vision.
Yeah, I mean, I've
We're
got...
not talking about like dark vision, right?
No,
I'm
I'm
talking
not
about
talking like
smell and stuff.
I'm talking about like blind sense or any sort of blind sight.
I have a weird thing.
I don't know where
A
that would
weird
be.
thing. It should be on your main tab under vision.
Low light vision 60. So like
I can't find where it is. It's not under the one part. Let me look this up. It's a thing so I can navigate using survival, which is
I
probably
don't
not.
think that's not going to apply here.
Yeah, which is probably unrelated entirely.
Yes, I was just confirming that y'all didn't have any sort of extra peripheral senses.
Like telepathy or tremor sense.
Right. All right. You get about halfway to Corsica's. Come on, you stupid. I want to share this map with you real quick. I will let you know where your characters are in just a moment.
I'd be taking point.
where are we at on the big map? You said halfway to Corsica's. That puts us like over
Yeah,
here.
well, it looks like you're actually between two buildings on both of the maps, so let's go with that.
Okay,
Or
so
you
we're
were
back here.
between two buildings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That just happened to work. Just need one thing. Where's the range on that?
Anyone else have a bad feeling about this for some reason?
Well,
Here, I've got something that'll make you feel better, Professor.
you by the way, I need to lock tokens.
Not until you put me on a square. You can't leave me like in the middle of that square there.
Put me on the square too.
I'm still not on a square, Veno.
Yeah, now we're on half squares.
There, thank you.
Sometimes the squares are difficult to see.
I feel somewhat better anyway, for some reason.
Well, as you're going along, you don't have time to react, but you see this kind of dive bombing out of the mist at you, and you see one of them basically spit something at you.
That's nasty.
I sure hope no robots fall out of the sky and shoot us.
And a universe full of viruses, and this thing's gonna spit at us. Nasty.
I know it's 10 feet, but it's explode. How much is? Oh, okay, it's like a grenade. What's the radius on a grenade?
Depends.
It usually says like blast something.
It says explode.
Oh, if it doesn't say, I think it's just all the squares around it.
All right. In that case,
You gonna throw it on Cotton?
pretty much.
Ass.
But it's going to get everybody. It
Uh,
zooms down
what
from the
happened? What
mist.
happened to initiative?
It's basically got the drop on you.
Oh, it's got the
It-
drop.
Yeah, it's basically dove out of the sky, out of the mist, and you didn't see it coming until it was pretty much right on you. You see another one that's kind of lagging behind it a bit, though.
Hey, Cotton, what's that thing? Is that a bird?
Does it actually go against defense? I guess.
Is it a reflex save?
I wish it had more info on it.
Oh,
but
it's a
it doesn't.
grenade, so doesn't it? Don't you have to do against a fixed?
I don't know why it doesn't have.
I don't know. Carl's the one who knows all about grenades.
Are you trying to attack with the grenade?
Yeah, it's basically a sticky grenade. Sticky bomb
So
grenade.
you don't target a person, you target an intersection, not a
Yeah.
person.
All
So
right,
you
so
t-
pretty
so you
much
t-
just
yeah.
feet of cotton.
So basically, which corner of cotton are you targeting?
Bottom
Because it's
left.
bottom left. So that'd be me and him then being hit by that.
It's an explode though. Is that
Yeah.
gonna matter?
So it's all 4 squares.
I don't know why it doesn't have more info on the sticky bomb. I mean, the pulse caster pistol, that's easy. It says explode 10 feet. Oh, maybe
If
I got
it's
the 10
it-
feet is probably how much it explodes.
yeah, so explodes entangled 2d4 rounds 10 feet. Yeah. So
That
that's
one,
2.
right?
Yeah.
All right, so that would get everybody. I don't think he actually has to be quite that close.
It looks like
Somehow-
Heavy hit him too.
Oh, that's why I said, I kind of misread it because I was reading the 10 feet as the range on it. And what's the flat DC on that?
You basically need to roll a d20 and get over 5, get 5 or over.
All right, well, apparently he does have a bonus to this. So it's 15. It goes where it won't, or where it needs to. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
That's correct.
It
And
doesn't
I don't-
go
And
off
then
right away.
That's another.
Yes, it
question.
does. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
All right. It does have a DC 10, so I'm assuming that's reflex.
Yes.
That would make sense.
And everybody who passes the reflex save is moved to the edge of the
Sticky.
yeah.
All right.
Like that?
You want me to do a reflex save?
Yes. Well, Cotton,
Jumps the
You're
hell out
good.
of the way.
Professor, you get gummed up. You're stuck.
Go, wait you!
Wit, you're
Yeah.
stuck too.
Reflex isn't my good save. Like.
Bishop, you're good. I'm actually going to move you to that square. Well, I guess that is kind of the edge of it, isn't it? I can't move you up any further, but you are out of it. That didn't quite work. So I'll just roll 2d4. Should I roll them each separately or keep them both?
I don't think there is a reflex save to a sticky bomb. You know.
It says if there's a DC 10, maybe it's
I-
to escape.
I'm wondering if that's to break the entanglement.
Nah, I'm okay with the reflex save until we learn better. I mean, I would also allow you to use strength or athletics or something to get out of it with the same DC.
Quicksilver was out there in the channel earlier. He would have known to answer this question.
So what effect does that give to us? We can't move,
Entangled.
or we can't do
Entangled.
anything.
I think that's can't move. And now I shall go back and put it for 3 rounds. Go ahead and identify those because you kind of know what they are. Three, not 4. All right, now initiative.
Okay, so you move at half speed. You cannot run or charge. You have -2 penalties to your AC, attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dexterity and ability checks. And you can make an athletics or an acrobatics roll to escape it.
DC 10.
Yeah.
And
Will it apply to initiative?
It's me.
anyway?
1 second.
it does apply to initiative.
Yeah.
So I think that's everybody, yes?
The acrobatics is DC 10 plus the weapon's item level plus the attacker's dexterity modifier. Or if it's a strength check, it's actually a DC 15 plus the weapon's item level plus the dexterity modifier.
Okay.
So it's harder
Cool.
to escape with strength than finesse.
Unsure what the item level is. However, I would say that with the dex, it would be 14 in that case for the acrobatics or athletics to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This one flies down some. Pulsecaster pistol is 30 feet or 20.
And no, somebody's got it.
That would be Cotton.
Pulse caster's 30 feet.
Oh, and to give you a little bit of motivation, after this encounter, you will be getting a level up.
Wait, I'm going first, and I have an 8 initiative. Guys, how did you roll this bad? Get a -2.
I got no dex.
Well, you also had the -2, so I just assumed you were going to go last.
He usually does go last.
Yeah.
Just, it was bad initiative rolling overall.
I mean, they have a 10 and a 12. And I can attack, right? It says. I just can't move, and I get a penalty. Right?
I need to look that up.
What? You just get a penalty to attacks and you move a half. It's -2 to attacks. It just impedes you. It doesn't actually stop you from doing anything.
Well, I'm going to try to shoot it anyway.
Basically, you're covered in sticky goo.
Yeah, resin.
I'm
apparently.
covered with goo.
And not the good kind of goo either, right?
No. Like resin, like tree sap.
Ah,
I like it just be described as sticky goo. It's mysterious enough and to the point.
God, what is this stuff?
I don't know, we might have some medicine to treat it for later, Professor. So, yeah, perfect. Get him, guys!
I'm
And,
trying.
well, you do what you can, Professor. And
Covered
so
in goo.
I'll do that, and then I'll pop shot at him. By the way, we got a full rest?
Yeah.
Charged our pistols.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so that says attack. Cool. Yeah. Pew.
Oh, you seem to zap it good. Hold on. Isn't vulnerable supposed to do extra damage?
Vulnerable should make it easy to hit.
Well, it's vulnerable to electricity damage.
Oh, it is.
I remember there's something that happened.
It's a
Because we
robot.
shot a robot before.
It's vulnerable to electric crits, though, isn't it?
It's electric and crits.
Yeah, it
Can I-
should do 50% more damage.
And you rolled a 4, it should have automatically done 6. Which one did you target? Robot 4. And I don't think he'd been hit before. So yeah, it did 6 damage, so it automatically applied it. That is a hit, by the way, Bishop.
Isn't it supposed to be -2 to the attack you get when you're entangled?
It doesn't.
Because it looks like I have -4 on here.
I'm looking for you. Where'd you go?
Which doesn't matter at all in this case, but I just want to make sure that it's something's not wrong, or to note that for the future.
It did say effects -4.
You're not flat-footed as well or something, are you?
Addition. Tank. You are ensnared. Being entangled impedes your movement, does not entirely prevent you from moving unless the bonds are anchored to an immobile object or tethered by an opposing force. Yeah, you're pretty much stuck to the ground. So I'd say that you can't move.
What? Are we tethered to something?
That I think it might be. Yeah, you're tethered to the ground.
It's a big old bull nut's yours. Got sticky glue
Curse
on your
my
bull nut.
manliness.
I don't know why it's doing a -4 effect, unless it's also applying flat-footed, even though it shouldn't. But if you can't move, I guess it should. I don't know. I'm kind of confused on that. Hmm. Don't know. Your normal modifier for attack is +6, isn't it?
+2.
No, an 8 still wouldn't have hit, I don't think.
Yeah, I said it wouldn't matter for me, but I wanted to mention if something was wrong.
Yeah, I think something is kind of wrong with that. So I think when we have the entangled for the moment, we need to add a +2. All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Wit.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I was going to say, is it the range?
Laser gun.
But no, you've got a laser rifle, don't you?
120 range.
I mean, as far as I know, it doesn't automatically calculate range.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your attack if you do attack.
How
Although
can
I
it
think you'll.
how can it not automatically calculate range, but it can automatically select where the grenade's going to go off and hit? Oh, it didn't do that. You just have to pick
No.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, by the way, so I'm passing my turn.
You could attempt to break through, free from the sticky stuff.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. I'll do that.
I think we said
Although-
DC 14.
With athletics, there's a +5 to it, though. No. That wasn't going to happen in this armor.
No, all you'd have to do is roll a 16 or higher, and you'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, for Pete's sake, why is it targeting's being funky? Oh, because I'm hitting function instead of control. And Brad disconnected for a second, apparently.
I did.
Yeah,
It does say.
it just said you reconnected. Well, this thing does hit you, and it hits for 4. Your stamina absorbed it.
Eat more snacks to make up for that.
One second. Apparently, I had that done earlier. Hit. All right, Zivrak.
All right, it's a move action to try to break free.
Yes.
Is it a perfect? Okay.
Try to do a backflip out of this.
If it hadn't been for the -2 effect,
Oh, that's evil. It shouldn't apply the -2 for this.
well, I'll give you this much. You got 1 foot free, and next time it will be a minus or an additional +2 on the acrobatics to get out.
All right, for my action, I'm gonna take a move action and try to get the other foot out.
All right, go ahead. Nope, it's stuck pretty good.
Can I Benny that?
There's no bennies.
I wish I had jerky. Space jerky.
If you
Bonus
survive,
action nipple jerky.
if you survive this, we'll make sure that there's a shipment of jerky at our next dock at Spaceport.
All right. If
Sorry, it's Cotton's turn.
Okay. Cotton continues to shoot. He's going to take a full action and shoot at this thing, which is really bad. It's pretty pathetic.
Oof.
Full miss.
well, you were very consistent, at least.
Yes.
All right, Bishop. Apparently, it was out of ammo. I'm sure you would have reloaded it if you had the ammo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, ammo in the party sheet for sure.
Okay.
Do you normally roll that at a -1, Bishop?
It only made partially the full attack action because he didn't have enough ammo to complete it.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. Hold on for a second.
Yeah, so
No, I thought I actually had 2 of them, so I would have had ammo, but I don't see a second one in my inventory. So go ahead. That's fine.
well, I'm pretty sure there's some in the party sheet that you could have easily grabbed. Yeah, there's one more clip in.
Okay.
Yeah, so you definitely could have consolidated them and had a full clip. So if you want to re-roll that full
Okay.
attack, you can.
Fine.
Because
Okay.
I think you've used 3 shots. I think this or 2 shots before this.
It misses anyway.
I had to give you the chance at least, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
All right, Whip.
shoot.
Wit, are you muted or something?
No.
It's your go though.
Yeah.
Oh, you managed to break free.
Mm-hmm. So I'm no longer entangled.
Correct. Let me remove that from you.
But I have used my movement action, so
You can basically use your standard action and dumb it down to a move action to move.
I'm going to do total defense instead.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Oh, it's because it entangled expired on Ziprak. The goo that was there seems to dissolve around you, and you were no longer entangled.
Oh. Arrgh! Oh.
Ah, he actually missed you.
Yeah, I had plus
Right.
6 defense.
All right, Ziprak.
Are
Whoa, little robotic.
stickified.
No, you're not stickified.
Yeah, since I'm no longer stickified,
Oh.
I'm gonna shootify.
Pew pew.
S7 didn't work for me either, Professor.
Let's go with another
I
plan.
tried twice.
What are these things' elevation looking like? Are they just hovering just above the ground, or?
They're probably between 5 to 10 feet up, give or take. So, I mean, if you were to able, if you were to go up next to them, you'd be able to hit them.
Okay.
This one did potentially turn into a deadly encounter, didn't it? And
Indeed. I was gonna move her there also, please.
oh, I didn't see you move.
Are you jumping in a flower bed?
Yeah. I'll hide in here. This is the
Yeah,
giant space minotaur.
I'll allow you to have partial cover over there. All right, Cotton.
Cotton continues to shoot.
Pew pew.
Nice to the second shot there.
One of them hit though, right?
Yep. The second one did.
That worked that time.
It worked.
Yeah, it automatically applies it. It just doesn't say it.
It says
You
it in the
just-
second part. Oh no, it didn't.
No, it says damage 2 to robot 4. Vomper.
Right.
I think it automatically does the calculation. It just doesn't show it in the chat window.
Weird.
Well, you can see their
Yeah. Well,
points, right?
yeah. Well, on the first attack that you did, I looked at it, and he should have had 6 damage, and he did because he hadn't been attacked before you hit him with that. And you hit him for 4 damage, and it automatically applied the extra 2 to his health.
Gotcha. We just can't see it. Cool.
The captain seems to be getting really frustrated with this rifle. Looks like he may be ready to throw
I'm
it
so
down.
pretty.
If
I'm
it
so pretty stuck.
actually wide one more time.
You know how pretty I am, Starku? I'm so
All right, Whip.
pretty.
I'm sure these things
Okay.
have pissed you the hell off.
Yeah.
If this was D&D, I have a feeling, or you might say bonus action rage. Are you charging or anything, or
I'm
just walking?
forced.
I'm sorry, what?
1 second.
Okay.
I can't remember if there was a minimum of charge.
10 feet.
Yeah, you went 15.
I believe it is 10 feet
Okay.
anyway.
Cool. That'll give me a point, which I'll spend straight away to boost my strike.
Yeah, take these fuckers down.
I'll just use pure acid.
I think I heard Cotton say that once.
You
Total
shouldn't be
defense is
spying on me, Professor.
that's
Cut.
gone.
Cotton's juking a job and trying not to get hit by this spitting thing.
Okay. That is right.
Stark says kick him in a ding ding. They ain't got a ding ding, Stark. They're robots, dude. They robot. Look, Stark.
Okay, that was a hit. I didn't think that would hit.
Stop shooting me! Ow, my flesh!
Wait a second. That's not supposed to be attack. Oh, I have the wrong one targeted. I'm sorry. Let's undo that.
Yeah, wait a minute. That one just shot me while it's being attacked by Wit.
Sorry, I had the wrong one. I thought the other one was moving. Refresh my memory on ranged attacks in melee and Starfinder. Carl.
I think you get attacks of opportunity.
Thought we looked it up, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think you get any disadvantage. You saying -2?
Hold on. That's for Pathfinder. That's not going to help. Yes, it does. Three things that can provoke attacks of opportunity: firing a ranged weapon within range of melee attacker, casting a spell, or moving through a threatened square.
Yeah.
And you cannot make attacks of opportunity with a ranged weapon.
No, unless you've got the feat to do that.
Can
Is
you
there a
club
feat?
them with it? Timon style?
Well, it's nice to have 4 arms.
That's true. Or, a spiky head.
All right, so yes, he would get you would get an attack of opportunity.
What's the order?
Fire first, and then you basically get it, because basically the attack is triggered. I mean, even if it fails, like it did. So go ahead and give me your op attack. Wow!
Guys, are you hugging?
You know what? I'm going to let you have a free reroll on that one, Wit.
All right. I'm just
But
gonna
if
roll
you
a one
roll
again,
another
like.
Okay, that's better. That was a hit.
Yeah. I shouldn't have had that -2, by the way. That should be gone by now. Fixed. Okay.
I'm not sure where you're getting that -2 from.
It was because I charged.
Ah. So he tries to shoot you in melee range, and you kill it.
Yeah. Cut its gun off.
So you did hit it in the ding ding.
You probably cut off its
Foreskin.
processing unit in its head area.
I mean, looking at it, it does look like the gun is low-hanging fruit, right?
Well, since there's no thing there now, he's just going to fire at you and do horribly.
Bounce
All
off
right,
my shield.
Professor. Or bounces off your armor, or just completely misses you.
Pew.
Yeah, you can hit something. Not a bad roll on damage.
Yeah, you ding.
Cotton?
Yeah. Cotton says, get that one too. And then he shoots at long or at medium range -2 at this thing. And miss it.
Yeah, I think you need a 14 to hit its EAC. Bishop, you're up next.
Shut the fuck up, Stark. And there was much rejoicing. You what a
I'd like to free action and sling this rifle down.
I will allow you to free action angrily throw the weapon down. Piece of junk. All right, Wit.
Well, I'm going to charge there.
Okay, I was just about to ask you.
So I can use the point for a boost.
Is there a feat that lets you charge without penalty? Because you should get that.
I think there might be. I know there is in Pathfinder.
It's probably improved charge or something, right?
I know that soldiers
Something
get a
like
thing.
that. It's probably some sort of combat feat for sure.
Space
these
Minotaurs get
dice?
a thing. Solarians get a thing.
What are these dice?
Yeah, I know, right?
It keeps running black as well. My color is not black.
If you click on the little paint palette, it should usually updates that.
He's dead.
can't hear a word you're saying, Vena.
Yeah, that's because I'm muted. And yeah, that one is dead. It's this one. Let me just get rid of this asshole. He's gonna attempt to fire at a bishop back there while you're in melee range. Wow. Go ahead with your op attack.
Stupid fog.
And you miss.
It is a floating thing.
You don't
Professor?
know nothing, Stark.
Witch is flailing around missing. This thing shooting at Bishop and taking out part of the wall.
You don't ever apply any wit.
If you do attack it from where you are, you will have to do partial cover. Well, hell, yeah, partial cover.
Except I'm
floating.
going to move there.
Aha. Okay. Yes, you have a free shot or clear shot at him.
If he doesn't die in the next round, Wit, I'm gonna go flank him for you.
Okay.
Do you have a melee weapon in which to flank him with?
It'd be a
Stabby
beef flank.
He has horns.
side of beef. Also, I have a wrench,
That's
which
right. You do have.
which counts as an analog club.
No, at least it's not archaic.
Yeah, well, it's a good wrench.
Let's see. Where does Cotton have to go to where he doesn't get a penalty? Can he shoot him from there?
As long as you can get a clear shot at him, I would actually probably go north to get a clear shot. Like if you go
Oh.
straight west from where you are.
I was about to point at my monitor and say that, and then I realized that wouldn't help at all.
Like there? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that would give you a clear shot.
It would, even with that big old lizard standing there, huh?
Well, I mean, it is a 5-foot square, and he doesn't quite take up all 5 foot of that area.
That tail swishing around shit. Okay, so he'll take a shot. Wah, wah.
I think you tripped over the captain's gun.
This son of a bitch, what the fuck? Who threw that down there? Some stupid son of a bitch. Oh, hi, Captain. That looks like your gun. Oh, that looks like. Oh, Captain. I'm sorry.
I think you need to turn down your dice hack.
If only that were a thing.
Is pulling out a weapon a action or a free action?
I believe it is a swift action.
I think it's a move action, actually.
Is it?
All
let's
right.
let's consult the chart that's pinned in the chat.
You can draw a gun and then shoot. That's definitely a thing.
I think it would be considered manipulating an item to pull out another weapon. So a move action.
Okay, so I can pull it out and use it. All right, I'm going to Han Solo this this thing, just really quickly draw it, and bang.
So you're gonna shoot first.
Shooting from the hip.
And miss.
All right, Wit.
All right. It didn't hit me though, did it?
No.
Can't get any.
You hit it.
I'm just slashing it with cold steel at this point.
Yeah, you cut a nice large gash in its larger chunk of body, I guess you'd say. Not going to take much to finish it off.
You seen the last round?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you seen our rolls of the last round?
Just this whole fight.
Yeah.
You will get an op attack, so go ahead and get it. Because it's a new round. There it goes.
Yay.
Where is it?
I'm going to conduct some martial engineering on it for a few moments to make sure it's dead.
Yeah, can I do some percussive maintenance?
Yes. It does actually have some gear. You find a couple of batteries, pulse caster pistol, and a couple of sticky bomb grenades.
Batteries like to fit my pulse caster pistol.
Yeah, the batteries are kind of universal for everything.
Because I kind of need one.
Think of it kind of like a commercial rechargeable battery, just in kind of like a pack.
Yeah. Are there strength requirements for shooting a semi-auto pistol tactical? I mean, if Cotton is
I don't
proficient,
think so.
There's only strength requirements for heavy weapons.
okay, so because I used almost half of my charges up in a fight with two things,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
because
good,
we kept rolling like.
right,
Yeah,
right. But I'm
the
just
dice were not on your side.
just looking to in the future, it would be nice to have a analog type weapon like one of these semi-auto pistols tucked in his belt, and I'm thinking about grabbing one of them.
All right,
Yeah.
so between the two, you found 4 batteries, a two pulse caster pistols, and 3 sticky bomb grenades. And you also gained a level up.
Yay!
Yay!
Can we why don't we everyone who uses batteries take a battery?
All right, do you
Because I
guys
don't
have
think
a
we
problem with me taking a semi-auto pistol?
No.
Go for it. Should be a few clips in there as well.
Rounds, long arm, battery.
Small arm. Not long arm.
Yeah, I see the round, small arm. They're there. Okay, and I guess that tells me there's charge is 9, so there's 9 rounds and a thing of small arm rounds. Okay.
That sounds right.
Well, why do I all of a sudden have 3 batteries?
I'm gonna take a sticky bomb grenade just for the hell of it.
Are you proficient in grenades?
I have no fucking clue. Probably not.
I know soldier and mechanic get it.
I doubt what I am would have proficiency with it.
I don't remember if which warper does. By the way, the next level will be at 3300.
You can still throw them, just with
Yeah, you don't get the proficiency bonus.
which isn't a problem because grenades are really easy to throw.
you should have enough dexterity just from being dexterous. Just don't roll a 1. Much for the next level? Sorry.
33.
All right, we don't need the ceremonial armor, do we? Because it's not very
No.
weight to cost efficient.
I thought we were going to save them all and then either sell them off at a big yard sale or melt them down.
Yeah, but it's it's free bulk for 150 credits. There's much more money efficient ways of carrying
just-
money in this
Well,
item
that's
list.
why we should keep all the spare ones at Ibretta's house,
But
not on us.
by the way, when you sell things, you only sell it at like 10% of its
Oh, yeah.
value.
So can we melt them down into those universal PB thingies?
UPB, unsure.
I don't think you can do that.
Are we going to take a break and level up?
Yes, go ahead and take a break. If you didn't update your books like I recommended before joining the table, you might want to disconnect and do that.
Now I got to figure out what trick to take.
All right. What do I do now, Vino? Disconnect. Let's take a 10-minute break. So let me cue that up, and we'll be back. So stick around. I'll turn some tunes.
Waiting for this shit to actually complete.
I didn't disconnect and redo all that stuff. Should I have? Before I leveled up?
I didn't need to.
If you copied the stuff earlier, you should have been good.
Yeah, I copied it earlier.
Nope, not me. But I have a feeling I would have still been stuck at this fucking download files.
What do you mean if
screen.
I copied it earlier? I did not update anything since we figured out, you know, the first time we had the issue, and we downloaded stuff from Google Drive for Veno's copies
Well,
of
then
his DAT
It
files.
seemed to have updated properly for you with the downloading, because he had a new version today because there's updates.
Oh,
But it downloads everything anytime you go onto any game. And you just log onto Fantasy Grounds, and when you click update, it just updates them all, doesn't it? It doesn't care what system you're currently playing.
Yep.
Yep.
It updates everything that you own
everything that you
or
own.
have access to. Or have access to.
And that's
No,
cool. What I just did, Veno, you said that's okay?
Antagonize.
What's that? Oh, the Aslanti? Yes.
Hey guys, when I screwed this into my head, I feel a lot faster, and also look, I can speak Aslanti.
You screwed something into your head?
You didn't see me with the screwdriver?
What did you do with your head? Oh, you
I
were
took
tweaking
over.
your ectocortex.
Yeah, I took the overclocking trick.
What does that do exactly?
+2 reflex, +2 initiative.
Oh, this
No,
is a
fine. For your initiative, you should be able to change that on.
And that's
The
why
main
I was testing it earlier.
Yeah, you just changed it on your main tab, right?
Do I have to update this stuff? It says +1 bonus added to reflexes. That should have done automatically, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what it did.
Yeah, when you gain a level, it'll automatically adjust your saves for the class.
Why does it?
dampen the entropic release of energy and violent effects. As a reaction when you're in an area of damaging effect, you can spend 1 entropic point to cause it to only deal half damage to all creatures in the area.
What does it say? Theme sensate added to Cotton Dew. I was already sensate.
Yeah, basically at certain levels, you get stuff from your theme. I think it's 1, 4, and 9 or something. I don't remember the levels.
1, 6, 12, 18.
Yeah, 1/6. That's what I'm looking at. But
Mine said it too. I think it just checks it. or something.
okay, it just checks it because I do not have. It says level 6 for charming curiosity.
Yeah, I got the same message in the chat this time, but it didn't actually change anything.
So I think I'm cool. That's really the only. I got some bonuses and shit.
Did you take culture?
I haven't spent. Do I have any points to spend anywhere?
Yeah, you should have a lot.
You should get the whatever your skill modifier is. It should say in your class info what you get, and hopefully it calculated it correctly. We probably need to check that, make sure it did calculate.
Mine did.
I'm lost. I'm lost.
Or go to the skills tab.
Skills tab.
It should say available at the top.
Rank spent 9, available 1, total 10. So I got.
No,
Yeah.
it's for me. It says spent 9, available 9, total 18.
It doesn't say that for me. It says.
It should be 8 + 1, so that part looks right.
Yeah, it says rank spent 9, available 1. Let me click. Nope. Rank spent 9, available 1, total 10. So I have 9.
Yes, you can level up 9 things to rank 2, or you have 9 points to put into skills, I should say. If you do take culture, you also gain an extra language, and since
I did.
been given info, okay, and since you've been given info on the Aslanti language, you can
Then I'll
learn
take
that one
that.
if you wish.
Okay. So abilities, where's the languages at? Languages is
Under
under
notes.
notes. Oh yes, because it wouldn't be an ability, it'd be a note.
This is a hard choice, man.
Well, it's funny. Once I spent those first 2 points, now it says available 7.
Mine did that.
Yeah, probably just recalculated them to properly show.
I thought Marb was frozen, but I think he's actually just deep in thought.
I am. I'm deep in thought. I look like Drake sometimes when he's deep in thought.
I was trying to like, is that?
Don't hurt yourself, Marv. J-Rob, Brad says that you had some sort of trouble.
Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to join the table, and it is downloading files.
That's weird.
Okay.
I would say so, yeah.
I'm assuming you disconnected to update the mod
That's
the data.
That's correct.
That's weird. And you got the one for 1118, right?
Yes.
Very peculiar indeed. Because it
Seems like the workaround doesn't work around 100% of the time.
or I may have had some sort of issue when I was downloading it or something and something didn't come over right. Other than trying to disconnect and reconnect and whatnot. I killed a couple of things to hopefully make it a little bit better for you, J-Rob.
You know what? I'm going to call it a night. You guys have a good game this last hour.
Alright, man.
Alright, I did.
Well, it might take us a while for everybody to finish up leveling and whatnot, so we might just call it an early session anyway.
Yeah, we could do that. We call it an early session. Let's do that. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
I'd hate to move on without him because he can't get to resources.
Yeah, I agree.
He seems to be a bit aggravated, so I think it's a good place to pause for cause.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, we'll end the stream there. That means there's somebody got to be out there. We'll raid with whoever we got with us here. Let's take a look at who be out there.
I know Drake's playing tonight. I don't know if he's still running or not.
Yeah, he'll be on.
What's up?
He'll
I
be
just got back.
on. Yep.
We're calling an
aggression.
early session.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna
J-Rock
raid
was
Drake.